Oh, cold. Somehow you need to be inspired by the weather to buy flowers, don't you think? It's not that inspiring. Oh. Never warmed up today at all. So if he's starting to integrate more into starting to set him in a schedule. As soon as I have him set in a schedule, I will start potty training him. But I'm still trying to get all those things organized and all of them out of the bedroom, and then I'll see if I can get him into the bed with the other boys. And hopefully there'll be the end of all this crap. Yeah, I mean, once he's integrating more. He's sitting still with the others when they play and plays on his iPad.
Yeah, he's
as long as we get him enough exercise during the day.
When he's into his fire, he's just nice and quiet, taps away.
Yeah, but I mean that should only be a small part of his day. He's at an age where he needs to move.
Well, then he gets an energy burst.
We may have to make sure the sooner it gets warmer, the more they'll be out there every day.
To take him outside is go to the garbage if he wants to do it.
Well, that's totally unimportant.
He likes taking the bags out and throwing them in.
So last night I'm sitting there
when Samson's with them, the two of them, I let them both
last night
lift it up over their head and throw it in.
Last night I said I had already dressed. Somebody said, Wolfie, would you like me to get you ready for the night too? You have to go to your mother's room. There's a PJ there for you and bring me what you need. He came back. He carried his wipes, his diaper, and his PJ.
Kid knows his shit.
And he let me on. I can't dress him. I can't change him. It took me 1 minute to do that. That's Samantha.
Oh.
I can't change Wolfie. Don't let me. I can't change him. And he sits in his diapers forever. This is ridiculous. I need to get him out of those diapers. Because Sam is totally insulted Menard. When did you poo the last time? I don't know. So think about it. I mean, I want to make sure yet that, what comes out of him for a while until he's... But when he poops, he has been in the toilet and in the bathroom, doing his business. He has wiped his butt. I haven't seen anything bad. And he washes his hands. And I can see a little bit of chaos afterwards. I know he was in there washing his hands. Flushes. What else do we want? Right? But he don't want to hold the stool while he pees. He's now aiming for hand-free peeing. How long is that going to happen? Before poodles all over the place. So like yesterday he asked me, can I touch your boobs? I said if you want to, there's not much there. So he touched my boobs and then he was happy. Electronics are just special. Alrighty.
This was like 2003. And in 2003, I wanted to make a website for myself, and I'll say two things about doing that. One, at the time, you had all these different software programs you would have to put together to make what you would normally think of as a website right now, right? So you have blogging software, but that's separate than page building software, right? Like that was like at the time Dreamweaver and Front Page and all that. Yeah. And then you had separate software that would like tell you who's visiting the website. It'd be like Stat Counter or something, like these really old things. And then you had to go and upload that somewhere and host that somewhere. There was like these old hosting services that you would use. And I just didn't want that. I didn't want this mishmash of things. And the other thing that I was really into is I was just always into the way it looked, the way the interface worked, and I knew that we were going to have this be like my CDs look. So I wanted to know what you think. So you got a look. It just
figure this out.
Yeah, and so I started making it for myself, and I have jokes and stuff, right? I mean, there would be like, check this thing I made, it's blogging software, make a website with it too, isn't that cool? And I remember one of my friends being like, I'll give you $200 for that. And I'm like, okay, maybe other people could use this. And, you know, it pretty quickly evolved into, this could be a business.
So take me into your dorm room, like are you sitting on a computer, just fingers and keys, just like, let's get in there. I've got that.
Yeah.
You're like 20.
So let's see. So I'm in my dorm room, in the university room. The dorm was called South Campus Commons. You know, it's tiny. It's like a single bed, and there's my little desk in front of it.
So you were in your dorm room, just and how long did it take you to actually build this architecture?
So the original version of it, I started programming in 2003, April 2003, a little bit before that, and it took me until November, December. I was kind of like done and ready to launch it. So let's say 8 months.
And did you have any cash, any money, any small capital to actually try and launch this into a business?
So back then, I didn't, and I did everything I could have possibly done with whatever skills I had or whatever I thought I could fake, right? And so, you know, I know how to program a thing, I can write the homepage and write the marketing copy, I can make the interface and all that. There was a couple things I couldn't do, right? I couldn't invent servers to run it out of nowhere, so I needed to buy some servers.
Yeah.
And I needed money for the servers, so I went to my parents, who, you know, I don't know how I calculated, but I needed 30 grand. And
$30,000 to get
$30,000
to get this off the ground.
And so I remember asking my dad for it, and it was a fight. And you know, it was like, why do you need two? Why can't you have one? Why doesn't, you know, that would be half? Like, I mean, it was a fight. And you know, I eventually won that fight, and they were the first master in Squarespace.
So if I ran into you junior year of college at University of Maryland, hey Anthony, what's going on? I'm just working on this business, and I would say, well, what's the business? What would you say? How would you describe it?
I call it a publishing system. I said, you know, it's a way to make websites and blogs, and I probably would lean more into blogging back then because it was more topical, and people were like, what's that interesting? You know, and again, it meant that DIY thing was possible. Yeah, it's a way for people to make websites.
And so when you launched Squarespace, like from the perspective of a customer, it was just a website that people would find.
Right. So I turned it on, and I was like, well, how am I going to get people to show up? Like, I guess you can do advertising. And so I bought a bunch of Google AdWords. Well, not a bunch, I bought like $200 of Google AdWords under like the website, make a blog, like all these different things. And a couple people came to Squarespace. It might have been like 3. Like, I mean, we're talking like not a lot of signups. Or like maybe 10.
What did it cost to sign up for Squarespace in those first 2 months? Do you remember?
So the long fact is, actually, for the first year, we did have a free plan. You could actually use it for free. We always have a free trial. We still have a free trial. But back then, I actually had a free plan. And the idea, you know, there were plenty of examples of people giving away software for free, and those things growing a lot. Like, Blogger was free. Millions of accounts. Or MySpace, whatever. Like, people would be like, you give it away for free.
So the chief
and so
of surgery is going to move back in with his wife now.
There were a lot of people
So that trailer is gone. He's going to build a house on his property, kind of.
And again, I'm running this, like, I don't have, like,
and there's
so I need to, like, keep this thing running, so I don't want
the 2 women are lesbians now. Jesus Christ.
Using up all the server space. So, and it was really not the point of the thing. I was not out there trying to make the next live journal or blogger. I wanted to let me focus on the people that want
right?
Yeah, right, it's clear. And the Oriental girl is still doing her thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Does
really
have anybody?
So did you, you graduated from college?
Oh, she's kind of hot on that
and by the time you graduated
military
college,
guy.
Yeah, but that might not be anything with hers.
Like 10,000
He's probably going to get out of the army and have to go
look pretty good.
No, he might be a
you were the
surgeon.
only person, right? You were the engineer, designer,
And then there will be,
emergency care field.
CEO.
then there is going to be
the first year, think we were
One
like
day
a
is
run rate
going
of
to
like
be,
50 grand. And in the
she's on
second
a
year, I think we were
they've
at a
split
run rate
up
of
with
like
George, right?
200 grand.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like $1 million
Because
overnight.
that was, I mean, they're
But
friends,
it,
but
in year
so
two, I was
she's
able
in
to
for
convince my
another.
parents that,
Well, he's
you
going
know,
to be a
I'm gonna
doctor
do
now.
this. And I started looking for apartments
Resident.
in New
He
York.
gets to
I
take
knew
his
I
test.
wanted to be
Yeah,
in New
yeah.
York.
So,
I put the servers there. It was like the scene of
yeah, that takes
these
so
like
long.
really happy
I mean,
moments
for
in my life, but
surgery, I
also these like
understand,
incredibly traumatic moments in my life where there was another thing that
regular
happened
doctors
maybe
don't have to do that.
a year in.
They go through
where
medical
Right.
school,
I
and
didn't
if
have a
they're
lot of
just
space
a
in the
regular,
days,
but I
so
mean
couldn't
surgeon,
get
obviously.
all the servers in the day center. And so
You get a
I
specialty
had my
field, you
redundant
got
one,
to
but
be
it was
special.
my
Yeah,
dorm room.
that
And
makes
so at
sense.
some point, things blacked out.
That's-
Somebody's like, hey, it's down. Okay, I try and log into it. Can't log into it. Okay. So I call the data center. I'm like, hey, can you reboot this server?
Yeah, and they
And it doesn't
kind
come
of.
back.
We saw logs. Where'd you see
And it
them?
wasn't coming back.
The
And
sign
I
says,
was
we
in
saw
Maryland.
logs.
I was with,
I said, where'd you
my
see 'em?
We
girlfriend.
saw logs.
And I was like, I gotta get to New York right now. And so for
Sawyer.
15 minutes, we just got the car, put the server in the back seat, and I just drive to New York. And I'm like having a panic attack the whole way out because I'm like, it's screwed. I lost all the data. Like I should have had the other thing.
Boy,
there,
it's not
replicated
planting
all
anything
the
this
stuff.
year,
I had
hardly.
levels of redundancy, but just not that many.
Not
And
a
so I
thing.
remember going up there and being like, I hope this works. And taking the computers and taking all the drives out of one, slotting them into the other, and turning the thing back on. And turned on, everything's fine.
And the soil is also probably permanently contaminated if they have used Roundup.
Obviously closer to the
Spraying.
servers.
That's why they need to plant hemp.
This is 2006, and
Hemp cleans the soil.
this is still just right.
You can even, like in radioactive areas, like in Fukushima and the place in Russia there,
Part-time customer support.
they plant
I
hemp.
had contracted out.
And the roots take all the poisons out of the soil.
Then they put it into the plant.
Well, the plant, but you get the soil cleaned, and it's hemp. And it, you can get to, you can still use the wood, just the roots have it. And then you burn the roots, and you're fine. But you're not going to eat, you got to smoke any weed out of it or anything like that. It's hemp. But you can make wood out of it, and the wood won't be radioactive. It's just the roots absorb all the metals in the ground, all the toxins. Well, it would take literally thousands of years to get decontaminated. It could be done in a couple of years.
No, we're this, I mean, we have it right here in front of our nose. That this is not working.
They're growing popcorn. So it says popcorn farm.
I think that trying to do the work for a while, the infrastructure side of stuff, I can't really like explain to you how stressful this was because eventually after this big crash a bunch, we set up runs.
So pretty this time of year in Germany. They have purple fields and yellow fields and all the not tulips.
Tulips in Holland.
Tulips in Holland. It's useless too. It's pretty. No, I mean they have actual crops of stuff. They have all the colors. They have such a variety of farmland. This year is always all the same. Two things.
Corn and soybeans.
Crops is yellow, and then there's this purple, and then there's lavender, and oh, I miss that. That's so pretty.
he's afraid the servers might crash while he's in the air. And so one day, someone suggests Anthony seek out some business advice.
Yeah, I converse with a lot of customers over chat for resident support and stuff like that. And there was a point where I was having a lot of chats with this one customer, and this guy's like, hey, I'll introduce you to somebody who is a business guy and will help you. You should talk to him for advice. And so I ended up talking to this guy for a while. And
His data access
that's right. And it was like, hey, you know, you're really good, Anthony, at engineering, design, all these things that you have done up to this point, you know, and are somewhat successful at, right? I mean, this is not, Squarespace is a good story up to this point, not, you know, not a bad one.
Sure.
But you haven't been great at hiring. You know, you haven't hired anybody or any of that.
You're not good at business, he was saying.
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny. I look back at Squarespace at the time, and
Sticking
it's
in
like,
all
this was a
those
really
trees.
successful project. This was not a really successful company, even though it really looked
Light
like
green.
a company, right? And he said, okay, you know, let's join up, and I'll be the CEO, and you be founder, and everything else is great, and, you know, I'm going to bring over one of my friends who's an engineer, and let's start hiring people and start doing this.
And did that instantly free you up? Did that take some of the pressure off?
Honestly, there's more people there, so I am at least not like alone and in my head. And that relieves some stress, but I think it probably created more stress for me than I realized, because I didn't fully appreciate what I was doing, like, you gotta imagine, I'm 20, what, 4, 5, 6, I've never hired a single person in my entire life. And I'd say that, you know, through this process, I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about dealing with people in a company. And I learned a lot of lessons, really, the hard way, by literally making, I think, pretty much every possible mistake one can make.
So here's what I'm curious about. You start this thing in your dorm room. It's you. You're the engineer, you're the CEO, you're the marketing guy, you're everything. All of a sudden, you team up with somebody who has some business experience, who has a plan. So look, we need to start hiring people, we need to expand, which is exciting.
Yeah.
But you would have to give up some control in the day-to-day running of this thing, which I can imagine was probably not easy.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
Was there friction between you and Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Which is very normal. This happens all the time in startups. Right? This is a story we've heard on the show before.
Sure.
He was there for 5 years. He left to start his own company, but during that 5-year period, was it really difficult for you to align what your visions were? Did you plow through that 5-year period, or was it actually okay?
It wasn't really okay. I think, you know, look, I was young, right? And I think that people had a good intent back then, and I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't even know what a good manager looked like. I didn't know how much stress I was supposed to have or not have. I didn't know what kind of dialogues were good or bad, or like what dysfunction looked like. I didn't know that stuff. And so I was in this mode of like, keep it all together. Just keep it together. Don't let it fall apart. Don't go back to 0 people. Like, just keep it together and try and find a way through this. And that was a lot of what I was thinking about.
So, okay, let's just get back to the actual website publishing side of things for a sec. Because, I mean, Dane's there, Squarespace is growing. This is like the late 2000s.
Just break cheese on it.
Yeah.
And
So what's happening on the product side?
They got their deck done.
So we launched
Squarespace
Squarespace 5, which was a huge update to the platform. I mean, years like, it's like 07, 08, something like that. Animations and things on a website and web apps.
Yes.
Like, we're entering into a different era.
It's so much nicer than people take the time to paint
one of the things that helped propel us forward. And
the
I would say
fences.
this.
It's not a
It
big
was a
deal
total
to paint
disaster.
a
We
fence.
flipped it on for everyone at once.
Take a month
It
and do a
had
little
these
bit every
really
day
hard
when you
to
have
track
time.
down bugs. We're literally working 24/7 overnight. Every single person was doing customer support because it was just crashing and crashing, and we couldn't roll it back. And you know, I think that we finally got through it, and we kept growing up. And at the time, you know, we had a couple of people in marketing. We had more people in product. We had more people in engineering. We had 85,000 customers or so, $10 million run rate. And
You
at
always
some
assume
point,
that people
we were
have drinking
approached
parties and
to sell the company. And
don't.
yeah, so we got approached by
They
Getty
don't.
Images.
They
And
don't.
Oh,
Don't.
Mr.
Mr.
Getty sells,
Cardinal.
you know,
Photos, images, yeah.
stock photos,
So
stock
Mr.
photos,
Cardinal,
stock
okay.
videos, stock audio, etc. And one of their ideas was, well, a lot of these images end up going onto websites. Why don't we sell stock websites too? You know, there's this little company in New York that seems to be doing a pretty good job, so they ended up coming and talking with me. And, you know, I don't come from, like, massive amount
We
of
can
money or
set the
anything like
flowers
that,
on the
right?
porch. It's not
You
going
know,
to freeze, so
and
they
I
can sit out there under winter sweater. I put that on. Let me get my flowers out first and then we don't have any food.